So in the last part, we saw how the wolves attacked Godzilla, and after that, Godzilla injured them by giving them electric shock and start eating them.
A wolf bigger than those wolves appears, who is looking at Godzilla very angrily, and Godzilla starts thinking in his mind, "This is the leader of these wolves, and now he has come in front of me to fight me. But that's fine, I just need to concentrate on my food." And when the wolf sees that Godzilla is not paying attention to it, it gets very angry and proceeds to attack it directly. Godzilla notices this and says that nothing can stop him from eating me, and attacks with great speed. But instead of attacking the wolf, he attacks his companion, and after seeing this, he gets even more angry and attacks the director. But then Godzilla gets a notification that he has got 1 lakh evolution points. Got it, so he gets very happy and stands up so that the wolf can't attack him. Then after that, Godzilla tells the system to start the process, but it takes 18 minutes to complete. Godzilla doesn't know whether this girl will be able to survive for 18 minutes or not, but still he says that I have wasted too much time fighting these monsters, why don't I kill them now? The process is to complete it fast, and after that Godzilla attacks with his mouth, but the wolf escapes from that attack and attacks Godzilla, but Godzilla directs him a bite and throws him away, and the wolf and gets even more angry, and Godzilla is thinking only about that girl, but still this wolf is very weak in front of Godzilla. Godzilla charges himself and attacks that wolf directly with his explosive breath, and that attack directly falls on this wolf so that now it hits a rock very far away, and now it has been very injured. All its hair has been burnt. Then after this, now this wolf gives voice to its king, and Godzilla says that it seems that now the king of these wolves will come here, but why is he not visible? And then the king of those wolves comes behind him, which is looking very dangerous. The length of this wolf is 50 meters and its weight is 150 tons, and when Godzilla sees the king of these wolves, he is very surprised, and says that seeing this wolf, I feel that it knows martial arts and I am still a newcomer, and what is this long sword doing behind its back? And when this wolf comes in front of these wolves, then all the wolves see it and give respect, and Godzilla sees it. He says, no matter how you look, but don't try to think yourself cool. And then this wolf looks at that girl, and Godzilla is thinking in his mind that why this wolf is looking at this girl. Is it an old ancient pervert? Then after this the wolf attacks Godzilla with speed and directly tries to attack the girl, but Godzilla saves her, and this wolf makes an attack directly on Godzilla and his hits her on the eye, but Godzilla sees it and gets very shocked because this wolf is in his weak. Godzilla is attacking on points. He does not understand how the last one is so intelligent like this, and again attacks on that girl. But Godzilla is saving himself how or not, and also this girl. Now the attack of this wolf has become very fast, but Godzilla uses his tail and falls there. Bones attacks, and that Bones goes directly towards that wolf, but this wolf dodges him, and Godzilla is about to use his explosive breath, and this wolf remembers that Godzilla's explosive breath is very dangerous, and Godzilla attacks him, but this wolf dodges him and escapes from him, and again very quickly jumps and catches his sword, and Godzilla himself is surprised to see this, as well as I am also surprised whether a wolf can really use a sword. It is beyond my belief. Maybe it can be, and this wolf shows his way of fighting, and using the sword makes an attack on Godzilla, which that Godzilla has to, and now I also came to know that this wolf can really use sword, and now Godzilla has also come to know that it is very dangerous. Godzilla should take it seriously, otherwise when this wolf make a dangerous attack on it. Then after that Godzilla starts running with great speed, because this it has been learned that he will probably be able to stand in front of it, and anyway that wolf is the same size as Godzilla and he also has a dangerous sword. Godzilla wants to save this girl by any means if this girl becomes King Kong again. So very easily these two together can defeat that wolf. That's why Godzilla puts it in the tree so that it can climb from this tree and go somewhere else. Then after that it again turns into King Kong, but that wolf directly follows Godzilla. Godzilla gets injured and uproots the tree and throws it directly at the wolf and waits for the right opportunity to attack it directly with its explosive breath, but the wolf barely escapes. Moves to attack. I can't tell you how stylistically that wolf survives that attack, and Godzilla is even more shocked to see this thing. He's getting extremely angry that his attack doesn't even hit this wolf, and it's the sword which is more dangerous than its claws and teeth. Godzilla has to find a way to defeat this wolf, and so now Godzilla moves to attack it, and then suddenly the wolf's companion attacks Godzilla's leg. Does and catches him, and after that this wolf attacks Godzilla from behind with great speed. Wants to, but he is surrounded, and then the same death bird comes from the sky and it is watching from above, and then its eyes fall on that girl, and after seeing this it becomes very happy and says that finally I found you, and goes ahead to attack this girl by saying this, but the girl escapes from her attack no matter what. Goes and Godzilla sees this and gets very angry because now the girl is also in danger and another enemy has come to attack, but the girl is surviving somehow and hides to save her. So both of them attack her, and Godzilla does not want anything to happen to this girl because no one was her friend in her previous life, but now it is this girl who is with her, so Godzilla moves forward. And this wolf comes from behind and thrusts a sword into its chest so that Godzilla is badly injured, and Godzilla seeing all this now charges himself and says, "You guys are trying to trick me, ho, but you guys will be punished for this," and gives a dangerous electric shock and very angrily looks at this wolf's mate and eats it on the spot so that the wolf is killed on the spot. And after seeing this the wolf is now scared somewhere, and only then a notification comes to Godzilla that the process is now complete and Godzilla will be killed. Who gets the fruit back, and he says eat this fruit quickly, but still Death Bird is keeping an eye on this girl, and that girl quickly eats that moment, and then this bird attacks her. And Godzilla says that you transform quickly. I told you the technique today. So transform quickly now, and this girl moves her hand forward and attacks this Death Bird, and this attack was very dangerous due to which that bird falls too far, and at the same time King Kong is back in his original form. And now Godzilla is very happy that he has come in his original form, and thinking that Godzilla said that he has to talk to this bird, and thinking that he directly attacks this bird and starts killing it. And says quickly, "Tell me, would you like to be our friend?" And I don't know what the bird was thinking in its mind, but this bird refuses and now starts flying away from there, and this makes King Kong very upset. Gets angry and picks up a stick and throws it at the same bird, and when it sees the bird it barely avoids it, and Godzilla is also very disappointed, but he has to face this wolf yet, but it is more difficult, and this wolf directly attacks Godzilla and comes behind Godzilla. Godzilla understands that this wolf has to take back his sword, and Godzilla attacks him so that the wolf goes away, but Godzilla is tired, and then the bird attacks King Kong, and with great difficulty King Kong survives the attack. And Godzilla sees it, he gets more angry, but then suddenly the wolf comes to take his sword and tries to take it out, and when King Kong goes to save him, the bird attacks him from behind. Gives and injures him, and Godzilla gets angry, so he starts charging himself, and this wolf remembers how he got the dangerous blow, so he starts running away from Godzilla, but this was Godzilla's trick and his real target was a bird, so using his explosive breath, he directly attacks this bird, due to which the bird starts going very far and hurts it a lot. Happens, and now Godzilla is very tired, so now he cannot do anything else, and that wolf comes to attack Godzilla, and then King Kong comes from above and directly attacks this wolf so that its condition is very bad. Only gets worse. But this wolf somehow manages himself and again moves forward to attack King Kong and bites his leg, and King Kong also attacks, but the wolf survives his attack, and in the fight of both is going on like this. Godzilla is watching all this from a distance and says that if King Kong had not been there, I would hardly have been alive now, but this wolf is very powerful, it is not so easy to defeat it. It fights. Godzilla notices that this wolf is buying time so that his companions can go back and get the wolves. This wolf is really smart, and still King Kong and the wolf are fighting. And then the wolf moves forward to attack Godzilla directly, but King Kong grabs his leg and says, "I am your opponent," and spins him round and round with great speed and throws him and direct hits a tree, and Godzilla is wondering why he is challenging me. Can he use his sword? Wants to take it, but it is a knife or injures anyone very much, so this wolf does not want to give such a big treasure to anyone, and I do not even know what is its origin. It may be humans, that's why even King Kong is finding it very difficult to deal with it. Maybe it mixed with the humans, that's why Godzilla says stop fighting, and then after that they both stop and understand King Kong. I do not understand why Godzilla is saying this. Then Godzilla says, "Do you want this sword?" Then this wolf probably does not understand anything. Then after that Godzilla tells King Kong that you take this sword out of my chest. Then now King Kong starts taking out that sword, but Godzilla is in a lot of pain. Then after this the wolf applies mud in his wound to stop the bleeding from his wound, and seeing this Godzilla becomes more surprised. And he understands that this wolf may in fact have lived with humans before and also with the king. Wong is also very intelligent. Then after that King Kong takes that sword out from Godzilla's chest and Godzilla applies mud to his wound, and then after that King Kong throws that sword and that wolf is here taking that sword starts leaving, and from far away some girl is watching all these things and says that really there is this sprite core inside King Kong which is a barbarian ape.
Hey guys, if you like this video, so please subscribe my channel. I will upload next part very soon.